Hello, cousins. Welcome back to Chillin' with Allie. 10/13/24, 1:59 a.m. The Lovers. I'm hearing a theme song, the Chariot and the Timbers. I'm hearing a theme song from the Wayans brothers. We're brothers. So it's like a friendly connection, or I feel like it's a good time. It's a fun time. Yeah, the Star with the Fool. So something's about to I feel like it's high energy, it's good energy, it's good vibes. I feel like you're going towards something, but everything is fucking perfect. It's like everything just works out your way. This is like you wake up, you take a shower, you brush your teeth, you get dressed, you eat, you gotta go somewhere, you got a whole bunch of stuff to do. It's like a whole list of shit you gotta do. But you don't really feel like doing all this stuff. But you like, all right, well, it's a list of errands I gotta get done. Let me get them out the way. So, then it's raining and cold as fuck outside. Like, shit. My bad, y'all. I was trying to ignore it. It's cold as hell. So, and I just got the fan on because it's just gonna stay on. That's just what it is. Anyway, it's like leaving out. So you got a bunch of stuff to do, but you don't want to do any of this stuff. The lines is gonna be long. It's gonna be a bunch of traffic. I just don't got time. That's just the bottom line. But you leave, there's no traffic. Get to the red light, it turn green. You ain't even gotta slow down. The red light turns green. Just keeps going. Go in the store, there's no line. Everything you need is in stock, there's no line. Everybody's very nice, very sweet, very polite, very helpful. And you just start to think, what the hell going on? Because because why? Why is it like this? Well, because the Fool and the Temperance, it's finally time for you to get what you want. The new start, the fresh start, you'll notice it because all of a sudden shit just starts to get, maybe it's already started. Some of y'all's like, yeah, I already know. With the Fool, some of y'all, this fresh start could have been started already. It's like all of a sudden you notice that things start going very well. Maybe you have more time, maybe you have more money, maybe you have more resources, maybe you have more energy, maybe you have more whatever the fuck it is. Maybe everything is just, it's like, oh, I had a very great day at my bed. I had a very great day at work. I had a very great day at work yesterday and the day before and the day before. I just keep having great days at work. I go to put gas in my car, I just fill it up and no problems. I ain't gotta fight with the card and the machine. None of that. Some of y'all like, I don't be having that problem. I know, I'm just trying to, think of stuff as I go. What's this? Moon in reverse. Yeah. So with the moon in reverse falling out on top of the star, you definitely know what's coming in. It's not hidden anymore. It's not a secret anymore. It's not out so far you can't see it no more. It's in plain view. The World, the Tower, and the Emperor. It's like having reinforcements come in toward you, or I don't know. I feel like you're joining in. This could be partnerships. This could be family, friends, whatever. But I feel like you might be coming in a partnership with somebody or joining a crowd or something. It's like it's a good time. It's a fun time though. Like everything is going the way you want it to. Wheel of Fortune and the Emperor. with the world. So it's like you gonna need you have a fresh start coming in. It's like you gonna need help with the fresh start. Maybe not a lot, but somebody's like, "No, I got you." Like you starting out, you fresh, you doing something new, whatever the fuck, right? So I got you. I'm about to help make it easier for you. Maybe whatever this is, it might have already crushed your mind, but you could be overthinking it. The strength, the world, and the sun. Yeah, I feel like you're overthinking this. I keep hearing you're good to go. However that, whatever that means to you, it's like you're good to go. This is the second time I'm doing this reading in like a month though. Wasn't the other one like the coast is clear, you're good to go? Yeah, because something's not going to be a mystery as to how something's going to have to be done or how something gets done. I feel like it's everything is up under control or everything is handled. Yeah, the sun, the tower, and the fool. It's almost like, yeah, with the justice, it's almost like you expect like your new beginning or this fresh start, whatever this is, you might expect it to be like a little rough because it's new, or because maybe this is like a new job or something. It's like maybe it's something you always wanted to do, but you've never actually worked in like a facility or in this field or in this area or at this job or whatever the fuck. And that's like it, but I feel like it's not. Maybe you kind of concerned about the environment, like, oh, what type of people am I gonna be around? But I feel like you're around loving people, happy people. It's weirdly almost like you're strategically, if not right now, you'll feel like this when the shift happens. But I feel like you're placed around strategically. You're strategically placed around people that have the same energy and kind of the same, like they're on the same path. It's like, okay, well, um everybody that's doing such and such are y'all in this group, and it's kind of like that's just the type of people you're around. Everybody that is going after something, maybe, because it seems like you're clear as they going after what you want. I feel like the people around you or the people that you'll be around, they're also going after what they want. You might be around people right now that just feel like they're content with, well, where they are, what they have, and it's like that's fine. But for you want more. You'll be strategically placed around these people, so you'll know that, because it's like everything you need everybody just magically has, or they know somebody that has something you need. What's this? But you've earned these connections, these networking, partners and friends and shit like that. Like you definitely got friends and partners and shit. Judgment and a tower with the temperance. So you handled a tower moment correctly. I feel like you're signing your name on like important documents. Or like you're doing like e-signature on, maybe like online. Well, that would be e-signature, right? You're taking control of something, but I feel like you're taking control of multiple things at the same time. Yeah, with the devil and the temperance, I feel like you have multiple things up under your control at once. It's like everything that you want, everything that you're going after. So it's like Two of Pentacles energy, you're juggling and shit. But I feel like you're good at it. Yeah, the Hierophant. The Sun and the Fool. The Hierophant and the Moon in reverse. So it's the That's So Raven thing again. This is when you see the vision and then the shit actually manifests and it starts to happen with the sun and the Hierophant. Like, oh, I knew that was gonna happen with the star. That's Aquarius, the rules I know. Sun is Cancer. Is I have a feeling, I feel, but it's also the sun. That's exposure. Then you got double Cancer on top of each other with the moon. So yeah, trust your intuition, trust how you feel, trust the messages that you're getting, the downloads. I feel like you got a head start on something. You started on something way back when, and it's more so under the thought process of the same day that you plant the seed is not the same day that you eat the fruit. You planted seeds because you wanted to move forward. You did that shit a long time ago, or you did it way back when. You was like, yeah, I think I could work with this. But I feel like you kept up the progress with something the whole time. The Hierophant, the Lovers, and the Star, it gives off the energy that that's your life purpose. Or it's like it's a heavy skill that you learned or something. I don't know, but it's a lot easier, or it will be a lot easier. This, whatever you did, makes this part easier. So you did the same. Live now how most people won't, so you can live later how most people can't. You are the definition of that. Some of y'all did it, but it's like, I didn't have no choice. It's like, I mean, shit, if that's the only way that you was supposed to do it, then that's just what it is. What's this? You still made it work, though? The fuck? That don't take nothing away from you. Hangman in reverse. So something just makes sense to you now. I feel like it's almost like something was hanging over your damn head for so long. It's like people are trying to tell you, hey, you don't this, you don't see this, you don't do this, and it's like something's hanging over your head, and then you finally understand it. It finally makes sense. The Hierophant, it's like, this is when you keep reading the same page over and over and over and over and over, and it just don't make no fucking sense. You keep reading it. You understand what you read right when you're reading it, 2:12 on the clock, but then after that, 3:13 or 13:03, it's like you read, but you don't understand what you're reading. Right after you finish the page, the paragraph, whatever, it's like, all right, what you just read? I have no idea what the fuck that was about. Not even gonna lie to you. I don't know. I have no clue. And it's like somebody keep trying to break it down, like, all right, this is this. And it's like, no, I still don't understand what you're talking about. You know, I don't know. I just get the feeling that you're more of a self-learned type of individual. That makes a lot of sense. To boil this down, I feel like you self-learn, you self-teach, you self-learn. Therefore, you have a unique way of looking at stuff or doing things, or maybe teaching others how to do things. It's like it's something very unique about you. So with the Hierophant, you could be a messenger, or maybe like, I don't know, I'm getting like a lyricist, a poet, a prophet. Like you speak to people, or or people come to you for advice or something like that, or when you speak, people listen. That's why they come to you. My ears ringing. Your energy kind of come off like you was living up under a rock, then you wasn't, and then you're just not no more. It's like it's a certain way of thinking with the Gemini being first card out. That's the Lovers. That rules, I think. It's just like it's a certain way of thinking. You've been thinking something or thinking a certain way for so long, maybe if not all your life. Then one day it just clicks, and you just switch. This is the same energy of pretty much when you just get tired of anything. Like you just get tired of something, so you stop doing it. You get tired of a person, so you stop fucking with them. You get tired of a job, so you quit. You get tired of whatever the fuck, so you figure out how to dismiss it, how to detach from it. It was a certain way of thinking that kept you going in some weird ass loop that you really didn't want to be in. You figured out what it was. Not only did you figure out what it was, you figured out that you could have something like way more, like way better. You could have a great life. You could have this, you could have that. It's like it finally just clicks. The sun, hangman reverse, and the chariot with the moon in reverse. And then you just have a new goal out of nowhere. It's just like all of a sudden you either back on your life purpose. It's like, because at some point you might have already been thinking like this. Life, or you might have already been just kind of on your life purpose. Life knocked you off for you to clear your shadow side, which you did. Then you were supposed to get back on track. But it's like this shit took you through a loop so many times that you was just like, fuck it, this how life is now. Then you just realize there's so much more. You can have so much more. So you start going after that. It's some type of restriction. It's like almost like a brainwashed way of thinking. You know how people be like, I didn't choose this life chose me. I don't even know if that's the right saying. I don't know. But it just kind of come off like you ain't had no choice but to think this way. It's almost like this is what you were told to think. Maybe like growing up or something. So you've always thought this way. It's like habits that you've always had, or thoughts that you always had since you were a kid. But it's like those are thoughts somebody told you to think. This what we do. This the church we go to. This the food we eat. This the music we listen to. This the way we talk. This is the way we dress. This is the way we interact. But I feel like what happened is, as you kept developing through life, you forgot that shit is interchangeable. Like, you don't have to keep something the same way that it was when you was coming up, or the same way something was when you through a certain way of certain point of life. Like, it don't. Because at this point, this seems more past tense, but take it how it resonates for wherever you are. But it just seems like at this point right here, it almost seems like a certain lifestyle is just like, this is what you got. Like, this the lifestyle. Like, you having no fucking brain of your own or something. Like, somebody or some people. So you finally snap out of that. So then what is the problem? Is there a problem here, or is we just saying, oh no, somebody's pissed off about that? Okay, that's what I figured. It don't matter. I just figured, like, because it's always, I'm noticing as of lately, looking at these readings kind of be coming from other people's, like, their eyes. Like, this is what they see. It's like, even if it don't make no sense to you, this is what they see as the situation. Is like, what the fuck? I be wondering, where the fuck do half these readings be coming from? It be different people that think different shit about you. Just like reading random people's minds and shit or something. I don't know. Because I feel like whatever y'all are doing, it's like you got a lot of people that love you, a lot of people that support you, and then you, here and there, you got some people that just don't. I mean, that's just part of it. If everybody like you, something wrong. If everyone likes you, nobody sees a flaw in you at all, it's like something probably wrong. Something might be wrong with like everybody. That come off kind of weird. Oh no, it's not to say everybody can't love something or like something. It's just, I know what I'm trying to say. I think it's just coming out a little weird. Um, yeah, I feel like you just change your mind about something. It's come off like puppeteer type of shit. See all these strings? Like puppeteer shit. I want to be a real boy. Yeah, it's almost like you just get tired of this. So that come off more like people pleaser type shit. Are you a people pleaser? Or you used to be? Some of y'all is right now. You won't be in a minute. It's gonna be some fuck everybody type shit. But it's gonna be because the cherry, the sun, and the lovers, you get exactly what the fuck you want. It's like, oh, I ain't got no reason to be in nobody else's business or in their face. It's all about me and what I'm doing, so I'm good. I'm gonna tell you now, again, you got a lot of love, a lot of support. You gonna have just about a handful of people that's gonna call you selfish and some more shit for not caring about issues that don't matter to you. Okay, what's this? Yeah, the Empress, brand new start. I feel like your whole mindset is different. It's like the way you view everything is different. I feel like you're not being so cheap anymore, and I feel like that's in multiple ways. I feel like that's money, energy, time, effort. But again, it's really like a, like motherfuckers said, put your thinking cap on, but this is like a thinking cap that you cannot get the fuck off, and it's just like it's controlled by other people, or it's like, just think about it like that. Everything that you've learned since you've grown up, not to say that everything is wrong or anything, but it's like it's quite a few things that you don't agree with that you've learned, that is like you still kind of do because of, I don't know, or it's a way that you're thinking. It's like maybe if you was always rushed as a kid, now you feel like you can't ever like stop or sit down or slow down. If you were kind of just always able to lollygag as a kid, you can't do that as an adult. It's like then you get mad at everybody's always rushing you. You know what I mean? It's like but it's like looking at it, it's like, well, I shouldn't have been rushed as a kid, or I shouldn't have been able to just kind of like be able to lollygag all the time and take as long as I want to as a kid, because now it affects me. It's like, depending on where you are with your maturity and how far you want to go and how fast you want to get to the next step, like there's maturity that comes with this. This is like doing, you got a syllabus worth of fucking shit that you got to do, and it's like, okay, in order to get to the next grade, all of this shit need to be done, point blank. So it's like, okay, well, fuck it. I'm about to do it. Like you just did all the fucking work that was necessary. And I feel like when it comes down to it, there's just, it's rooted from maybe childhood or a certain portion or part in your life where you develop this weird ass habit. Like some of y'all used to, I'm hearing she used to be the sweetest girl. Either life got a hold of your ass or some people did. I don't know. Like your past did a number on you. Or it's a way that you were told to think or brought up, or I don't know what it is. It's the way that you was trained to think. And I feel like there's a lot of great things with that. But something is weird. Again, the best example I could give is if you was rushed as a child, as an adult, you might still be extra anxious. Like, you might be telling yourself to slow down, but it's like it's some type of weird thing that won't allow you to. It's like everything needs to happen right now. That shit develops anxiety. That's what that is. Being rushed as an adult all the time, being rushed, period. Like, constantly feeling like you have to, like, that shit will, it's like, then you, okay, because I'm all over the place. I feel like you've developed anxiety from things that have happened in your past. The situations from the past, even the past is over, but you still hold on to those not so good habits. You wasn't never told that you had to hurry up as a kid. You always was able to lollygag. Then as an adult, when they tell you you need to be at work at 9 o'clock on the dot, you trying to show up at 8:59 all the time. Yeah, it's finna be a problem. Wow, I'm here on time, and it's like that ain't even the, like, come on, man. I feel like you even know better. That ain't even the way to be thinking about that shit. Be better, do better, be your best self. And you showing up at 8:59 all the time on purpose when it's 9 o'clock is when you supposed to be clocking in. Like, is it wrong? No. Is you on time? Yeah, but is you being your best self? I mean, you decide that. Before y'all start with y'all shit, this is indicating that that would not be you being your best self. I don't even know if I answered that. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I be tripping. What's this? Yeah, the death. You made a big ass change, transformation. Yeah, the full fresh start. I'm telling you, it's a way that you, like, it's something that you was taught, something that you, it's a skill, or it's a specific mindset. Maybe you was always taught to be in survival mode, so you just don't know how to click out of it. So that's the mode you always thinking, because it became comfortable. The most difficult mindset, the most difficult things in life to do became comfortable to you because that's what you had to do. So now that it's supposed to be easier, it's kind of, it's like, nah. If you never really got hugs as a child, then as an adult, it's not hard to realize why an adult wouldn't just get this. Don't fucking touch me. We ain't never used to hug when I was a kid. Why is we hugging now? This is weird. I don't like this. It's like, what the hell? Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of different, it's just like, because I can't give no real examples for this. It kind of makes sense, but it don't. But I feel like it's more so it only don't because it comes off as past tense. Like, I'm explaining to you what already happened. I feel like this is, somebody's looking at you like, oh, you've changed. I mean, but it's for the better. But they're like, you changed. But yeah, some of these cycles and shit that you going through, or some of these emotions that you have, or maybe it's a certain way that you do something, it's like it stems from something in your childhood, possibly, or a certain relationship, bond, friendship, something. It don't really come off as PTSD. It just comes off like something causes you to have weird anxiety. It's not like heavy anxiety for some of y'all. Some of y'all, you have anxiety about certain shit and don't even realize. You don't, I'm not laughing. It just, it's different. Some of y'all have anxiety and don't even realize you have anxiety. That's the crazy part. How you don't know if you have anxiety? Because everybody don't get hit with shit the same. Like, your anxiety is not the same as mine. Like, at all. Their anxiety might show up as like, maybe all of a sudden they sitting watching TV and they just feel hungry out of nowhere, so they just start eating a lot out of nowhere, just eating a bunch of candy and junk food and shit out of nowhere. And it's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? That's anxiety. It's coming off like that. It's something that's, but then you change your mind. I feel like something keeps making you feel like that. You figure out what it is, you flip it, because you change your mind about how you see it. You change your perspective, everything around you changes. And you definitely went with that because it worked. The full fresh start, but you figured it out. I'll be right back.